Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to the yoga session hosted by Heartfulness Institute. We will begin today's session in a seated position. So let's all sit in a nice, comfortable cross-legged position, placing your hands on top of your knees. And gently close your eyes. Trying to stack your head over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips, getting length from the base of the spine to the crown of your head, while keeping your shoulders relaxed, keeping your hips relaxed. Let's all take one very slow breath in and a deep, long breath out. One more slow breath in and a long breath out. Allow your shoulders to drop down. Bring your awareness to your facial muscles. And consciously relax them. Relax your jaw. And try to create space between your eyebrows. For the next 1 hour, let's all try to stay connected with our body, mind, and breath. Very slowly and gently, whenever you're ready, begin to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and slowly coming up to eye level. Let's start by bringing our hands into prayer arms. Slowly, as you inhale, separate your hands out. Let's take our hands all the way up into prayer arms, touching the palms towards each other. And exhale, rotate at the wrist, palms facing outward, gently circle your hands, coming back into prayer arms. 2 more times. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Look towards the ceiling. Reach your fingertips up. And exhale, circle your hands into prayer arms. One more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale, circle your hands into prayer arms. Slowly open up your hands into T, palm facing down towards the ground. We'll come into a simple basic spinal twist. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Place your right hand behind you and look over your right shoulder. Breathe. Turn your gaze forward. Look forward. The hand which is behind you, which is your right hand, gently take it over your head. Let's cross it across all the way towards the left side. Originate your stretch from your right hip point and then reach it towards the fingertips all the way. Slowly circle your hand. Bring your right hand into T arm and your left. Let's switch. Let's start with the spinal twist. Take the right hand to the outside of the left. Left hand goes behind. Look over your left shoulder. Very slow breaths in and out. Soften your belly a little bit. Turn your gaze forward, look forward, and let's take the left hand and slowly take it towards the right side. Feel the left side of your body starting from your left hip point this time. Remember to breathe. Gently take your left hand up and back into T and release your right back, also coming into a full T-arm position. Let's take our hands behind our back, interlock the hands behind. Press the palms towards each other. Press your shoulders all the way to the back and breathe. Release your hands. Take your hands all the way up. Let's come into a forward bend. Simply reach your fingertips only all the way out so the heel of your palm does not touch the ground. We're going to crawl a little forward. Walk your right hand forward and walk your left hand forward. Walk your right hand forward and walk your left hand forward. Rest your palms down, soften your elbows, coming into a simple forward bend. Think about your lower back. Maybe your elbows can rest down to the ground. Slow breaths. Gently pressing into your palm, coming back onto your fingertips without jerking the lower back. Take your time to slowly crawl yourself back into a seated position. From here, we're going to just extend our legs all the way out. You can keep your knees slightly soft or you can press them down based on how you're feeling around your kneecaps today and how tight your legs are at the back. So if you're feeling really a lot of tightness, keep your knees slightly soft. Dig your heels, flex your feet. Let's open up our hands. Rest your fingertips down to the ground. We'll start with basic simple point and flex. So point and hold. So your toes are moving away from your body and flex. Point and flex. One more point and flex. One last time, point and flex. Separate your left leg out. Let's bend the right leg. Take the base of the feet of your right to the inside of the thigh of your left. We'll start with a simple side body stretch. Gently take your hands all the way up. Very simple side body stretch. Take your left, maybe it touches the toes, maybe it rests on the shin or the thigh. Just don't press on your knee joint. Wherever your hands touch, very naturally. Don't have to push yourself too much. Take your right hand all the way up. Now gently soften your left elbow and take your right hand all the way over. Slow breaths. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, turn your body towards your right knee. So you're kind of completely rotating your upper body towards your right side. And then just place your hands down, framing your right knee. So your hands are on either side of your right knee and without dropping your toes. So just don't drop your toes like this. Keep this leg extended and see if you can crawl a little bit more. Now your left hip will slowly start to peel off. Work on pressing that left hip down to the ground. And rest your palms down, soften your elbows, bring your forehead towards your right knee. Slow breaths. Breath becomes a bit shallow here because of abdominal compression. Slowly lift your head up. Gently walk your hands back, but keep your hands still towards your right side. Take your right hand slightly behind you. So it's not next to your body, slightly behind you. Take your left hand all the way up. Gently press into your right hand. Lift your hips up. Rest your left feet completely down to the ground. Take your left hand all the way up. Giving a side body stretch on the left side this time. Place your left hand also towards the right side. So both your hands are now towards the right side. You're looking towards your right side. Slowly start to walk your hands forward. Keep your feet down, just the way it is planted right now. But just walk your hands forward. And now you're going to take this left leg all the way behind you and you're going to tuck your right leg toes. So let's start by tucking our right leg toes for stability. Tuck that right leg toes and then take your left knee and place it down to the ground and adjust so that you can come back standing on top of on your knees. Your back leg is tucked as well for stability. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands, press the heel of the palm all the way up. Move your head, relax your shoulders. Gently take your hands all the way towards your right side. Breathe. Come back to the center. And now slowly take your hands all the way towards your left side. And come back to the center. Stay. Release your hands. You're going to place your hands in front of you. So just shoulder width apart. Rest your left hand and then rest your right hand. Your arms are about shoulder width apart. Now we're going to head into a pigeon position by taking our left leg all the way to the back. So release your left knee. Take that left leg all the way to the back. Relax your right leg toes. And then press your hips back. Rest your left knee down. Walk your hands back towards your body. Adjust your right leg. So if the leg is settling into your body, slowly adjust it so that the shin of your right leg comes parallel to the width of your mat, the front of your mat. And then either you can stay here if this is already a lot going on around the right hip, or you can rest your elbows down. Those of you who would like to extend your arms, bring your forehead down towards the ground. Totally optional. Pigeon position. Think about your right hip. And breathe to those muscles. Slowly crawl your hands back towards your body. Now we're going to take this back leg and come back to where we started this sequence, right? So place your right hand next to your body. Gently sweep that left leg all the way out and bring yourself back to where you started. This whole sequence. Take the support of your hands, extend your legs. Separate your hands out, fingertips resting to the ground, point and flex, point and flex. One more point and flex. And let's do it one last time. And flex. And just shake it off a little bit. And this time, take your right leg out. Bend your left leg, the base of your left to the inside of the thigh of your right. Take your heel, flex your feet. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, right to the right, wherever it touches. Left hand goes across. Soften your right elbow to rest it on top of your right knee, if your body allows you to. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, turn your body towards your left side and just frame your left knee. So place your hands on either side. The normal tendency is as soon as we turn towards the left side, we automatically start to drop our toes like this. Let's make an effort to keep that right leg flexed. And then maybe we can crawl a little bit. And now the right hip might start to lift off. Press that hip down and soften your elbows. Very slowly come back onto your fingertips and gently walk yourself back. Take your left hand slightly diagonally. Take your right hand all the way up and pressing into your right palm, we're going to lift our hips and then place our feet down. Slowly lift your hips up. Place your right feet down to the ground. Take your right hand all the way over. Feel the right side body stretch. Place your right hand towards the left side. So now your body is turning and both your hands are towards the left side. Slowly walk your hands forward. You still have the base of your feet down to the ground, completely planted. Let's start by tugging our left leg toes. Once we have an anchor point, gently take that right knee, place it down. Keep your right leg toes tucked and then slowly make your way all the way up, standing on your knees. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands, press the heel of the palm, relax your shoulders. Let's take the hands towards the left side. Slow breaths. Pull the belly button towards you, come back to the center and take your hands towards the right side. Come back to the center. Release your hands, palms facing forward, and very slowly rest your right palm and then your left palm. We're going to take our right leg to the back. So slowly release your right leg. Now relax your left leg toes. So don't keep them anchored anymore. Relax those toes. And relax your right knee completely down to the ground. So all toenails press it to the ground right now. You can stay here if this is a lot already around your left hip. Otherwise, adjust this left leg so that you can bring the shin to be parallel to the width of your mat. And then if you wish to, relax your elbows. And those of you who have an option available, you can bring your forehead down. Very slowly walk your hands back towards your body. Take your left hand next to your body. We're going to bring the right leg next to the body. So slowly sweep that leg and bring that leg back in position. Extend both your legs. And let's just point and flex 2 times. Point and flex. Point and flex. And simply shake your legs off a little bit. Sweep your legs to one side. And slowly let's make our way into a cat and cow. Keeping your arms about shoulder width apart. Keeping your legs about hip width apart. Make sure your thighs are not hugging each other. You can relax your toes. Let's start with a basic simple cat and cow. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. So think about your spine articulation as you do this. Think about the movement you're giving to the entire spine. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come into a neutral position. The neck is in line with the spine. Please stay where you are. I'm going to face the camera. So we are all in a simple neutral cat and cow position. Tuck your toes now at the back, both the legs tuck it, and step your right leg forward and bring yourself all the way up. I'll break this down into two. So we can have the first one with the knee down. Those of us who want to, we can release our knee off the ground, which is the left knee. Hands into prayer arms. Let's come into a simple spinal twist. So just like how you did earlier on, you turned your body towards the knee, right? So you're going to turn your entire body first towards your right side. And now take that range of motion to rest your left elbow on top of your right thigh and stack up your elbows and look towards your right elbow. And breathe. Now, if it's available to you, gently work on releasing your left knee off the ground. Totally optional. You can stay with your knee down. Breathe. If it's available to you, fly your hands. And if you have an option, take your arm, right hand behind your back. Look over your right shoulder. Right hand goes up. Back to prayer arms. Press your left knee down. Hands to heart center. Release, place your hands on either side of your right leg. So we're going to just release that leg off a little bit, come back to again cat and cow, right? So we're going to take this right leg all the way up into three-legged dog, for which we need to tuck our back leg first, release the left knee off the ground, and take that right leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Bend your right leg at the knee, fire hydrant. Point your right leg toes, three-legged dog. Drop your right leg down, downward dog. Slowly pedal your legs off, bending one knee at a time. Walk the dog. Drop your knees down. Let's come back to our basic simple cat and cow neutral position. This time, step your left leg forward and bring yourself up. Tuck your right leg toes. Make sure you have an anchor point. Hands into prayer arms, elbows lifted so they're not collapsing or hugging the body. You want to kind of lift, but don't tense up the shoulder muscles or the upper body. Turn your whole body first towards your left side. Gently place your right elbow on top of your left thigh and then turn your fingers. So the fingers could be pointing forward, away, right? But if you can, turn your fingers pointing towards your body. You can stay here and then you can progress into flying and wrapping, right? If you want to just stay with your knee down, that's totally fine. Those of us who want to try, slowly work on lifting your right knee off the ground. Breathe. Option to fly your hands. Option to wrap your left hand behind your back, looking over the left shoulder. Left hand goes up. Coming back to prayer arms. Bring your right knee down. Come back to the heart center, prayer arms. Frame your left leg. We're going to take our left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Gently release your right knee off the ground. Left leg goes all the way up, three-legged dog. Bend your left leg at the knee, fire hydrant. Point your left leg toes, three-legged dog. Drop your left leg down, downward dog, and slowly pedal those legs off. Start to walk your hands back towards your body. You're going to end up in a forward bend at the back of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, full forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, full forward bend. Bend your knees a lot. Press your belly into your thighs. Fly your hands to the side. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands. Press the heel of the palm. Widen your stand. Take your hands all the way towards your right side. Come back to the center, squeeze your belly, remember, and take your hands all the way towards your left side. Whenever you come back into normal position, give the support to the lower back. Now squeeze your belly, tighten your belly, and then come back so you don't hurt your back. And gently release your hands, touch your knuckles, lift your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades. Touch, lift, squeeze, and release. Let it go. Widen your stand out. So we are no longer within the frame of our mat. Our legs are slightly wider than the width of the mat, just slightly, not too much. Bring your hands into T arms. Let's take the right hand and we're going to take our right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Now, if you are not able to reach your left ankle, it's okay for you to place your hand on top of the thigh, right? Those of you who are able to place it on top of the ankle, then take your left hand all the way up. Breathe. Come back to T, keep your upper body parallel to the ground. Switch, take your left hand to the outside of the right hand goes up. Come back to T, upper body parallel to the ground. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Soften your knees, so kind of really bend your knees and bounce on your knees a little bit. And then let's keep the knees soft and then give a back bend to the body. Reach your fingertips up. Circle your hands. Keep your legs just the way they are. Only rotate your shoulders off a little bit. And this time, let's also reverse the direction of the rotation of our shoulders. Slightly widen the distance between your legs a little bit more now. So we are increasing the distance slowly, gradually. We're going to bend our right leg at the knee. So come into prayer arms. Let's bring, so that this will help us to indicate if we are leaning forward, because sometimes we have the tendency. Use your fingertips as an indicator. If you look at your hands, if they're starting to fall like this, it means your chest is coming forward, right? So let's look at our fingers and then bend our right knee. So keep looking so that you know that your chest is up. And keep pressing your hips all the way towards the right side. Pull the belly button towards you, come back to the center. Think about your inner thighs on the opposite leg, wherever you're bending, the other leg should feel it. Start to soften your left knee and then press your hips all the way towards the left side and think about your right inner thigh. And come back to the center. Squeeze your belly. Once more, right. Now press into the knife edge of your left leg so it doesn't lean inwards like that. Press the whole feet, soften, and start to reach towards your right side with your hips. Think about your left inner thigh. Keeping everything just the way it is. Reach your hands all the way towards the right side. Somebody is pulling your wrist towards the right side. Squeeze your belly and then come back to the center. Straighten both knees. And switch. Slowly bend your left knee, move your hips towards the left side. Press into the knife edge of your right leg. And now reach. Pull the belly button towards you. Slowly come back to the center. Release your hands. Toe heel yourself and slowly come back to the center of the mat and shake your legs off a little bit. Let's step to the front of the mat. I will be diagonal for better view, but you can be to the front of your mat. Hands into prayer arms. We have a good amount of time today, so let's do 2 rounds of sun salutation. Slowly close your eyes. Try to listen to your breath and your heart rate. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Swan dive, tee your arms, press your hips back. Half forward bend, and then proceed into full forward bend. Right leg steps all the way to the back. Stay. I'm adding on here. So basically, we're going to move our body. So we're going to rock our body back and forth. So you're going to lean your whole body. So if you notice my back leg, I'm not bending my knee to drop it, but I'm pressing my knee to the back. But I'm leaning my body all the way forward, right? You're going to feel a stretch at the back of your right leg. And then walk your hands back towards your body. Now you notice my heel is going down at the back, and I'm going to dig and flex my left leg toes. So this is like a rock and roll movement which we will do with the body, right? Like a rocking horse. Slowly place your left feet down. Press your right heel to the back. Look up towards the ceiling. And then slowly walk your hands back, working on pressing your right heel down to the ground, flexing your left leg toes. One more forward and back. Come back to frame your left leg. Take your left leg all the way to the back. Hold your plank. Now, those of us who find it extremely challenging to hold that plank, you can soften your knees and rest your knees down. Those of you who can hold the plank, press your heels back. No sagging hips like that, right? You want to keep it parallel to the floor. Breathe. Gently rest the knees down. Relax your toes. Bend your elbows towards your body. Slowly bring your chin down to the ground. Inhale, let's meet in cobra. Think about lower back. Tuck your toes, let's meet in downward dog. And slowly pedal those legs off. Right leg steps forward. Remember the rock and roll movement? So press your left heel back. Slowly walk your hands forward, look towards the ceiling. And gently walk your hands back. Press your left heel down to the ground. Right heel flexes. Right toes lift off the ground. Right feet down and forward and back. One more forward and back. Frame your right leg. We're closing this round of sun salutation. Step your left leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, arch up your back. Reach your fingertips up, circle your hands, hands into prayer arms. Close your eyes, catch your breath. Half round sun salutation done. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Exhale, swan dive. Tee your arms, press your hips back, upper body parallel to the ground, and progress into full forward bend. Take your left leg to the back, but don't take it too far. Rest your left heel down to the ground. So the distance between both your legs is very short right now. Pull the belly button towards you, bring yourself all the way up. Both knees locked or softly bent. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, press your hips back. Let's bring our hands into half. If your body allows you to progress towards your right ankle. And breathe. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands, and as you do that, start to soften your right knee. Then hop your back leg a little further, release your back heel off the ground, frame your right leg. Gently step your right leg to the back. Let's meet in plank. Upper body parallel to the ground. Option to rest your knees down. Let's all rest our knees down. Relax the toes. Bend your elbows towards your body. Follow your belly, chin to the ground. Inhale. Let's come into cobra. Tap the toes. Let's meet in downward dog. And slowly pedal those legs off. Left leg steps forward. Hop your right leg a little closer so that the heel comes down. The distance between both your legs is very short. Pull the belly button towards you. Inhale, take your hands all the way out. Exhale, press your hips back, come into half. Option to rest your hands on top of your ankle if your body allows you to place it on the ground as well. Whatever works for you. If not, on the thighs is fine too. Breathe. Step your right leg forward. Forward bend. We are closing the left side of the sun salutation. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Reach your fingertips up, circle your hands into prayer arms. One more round, very simple, basic, with no modification, a sun salutation. Close your eyes. Catch your breath. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, arch up your back. Swan dive, tee your arms, press your hips back, come into a forward bend. Right leg steps all the way to the back. Now this time take it really to the back. Take your left leg all the way to the back. Hold the plank. Press your knees down. Relax your toes. Bend your elbows towards your body, chin to the ground. Inhale. Look towards the ceiling. Full cobra. Tuck your toes. Let's meet in downward dog. And slowly pedal those legs off. Right leg steps forward. Left leg joins the right leg. Forward bend. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Reach your fingertips up, circle your hands into prayer arms. Close your eyes, catch a breath. Left side. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Swan dive. Come into a forward bend. Left leg goes all the way to the back. Arch up your back. Look towards the ceiling. Right leg joins the left leg. Hold the plank. Let's all rest our knees down. Relax the toes. Bend your elbows, chin to the ground. Belly does not touch the ground. Inhale, arch up your back. Tuck your toes. Let's meet in downward dog. And slowly pedal those legs off. Left leg steps forward. Arch up your back. Look towards the ceiling. Right leg joins the left leg. Forward bend. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Reach your fingertips up, circle your hands into prayer arms. Close your eyes. Try to listen to your heartbeat and your breath. And deepen your breath to calm your heart down. And whenever you're ready, slowly release your hands, open your eyes, and let's come down to the mat. We're going to take a couple of minutes to gently massage the back first. So lie down on the mat and bring your knees along with you. And place your hands on top of your kneecaps. And now let's draw circles to massage the back. And reverse the direction of the rotation of the massage. So start your circle from the other side. Place your feet into bridge position, feet. Rest your hands next to your body. Your legs are hip width apart. Gently lift, start to release your lower back off the ground. Start to release your mid back off the ground. Try to squeeze your glutes and then lift your hips up. Relax your facial muscles, relax your jaw. Gently start to place your shoulder blades down. So let's go back progressively in a controlled manner. With back, lower back, and the tailbone. Bring your knees one more time into your chest. This time, move your knees from side to side, massaging the back. Extend your legs, reach your hands over your head. Let's give a full body stretch. Good morning stretch, awakening every single cell of our body. Throwing away any lethargy in the body. And release. Gently bend your knees. You have an option to drop your knees down to the side and take the support of your hands to come up. Or you can take your hands to the fold of your knees and rock yourself up into a seated position. Gently settle down on the mat in a butterfly position. Very slowly move your knees. Feel your inner thighs. Just try to feel overall how you're feeling in the body when you started the class at 7:30. Thank you for joining so early and adjusting with these timings on a Sunday morning especially. And let's count into the class position. We'll take about 2 rounds of alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom, before we start our meditation. So let's all place our left hand with the thumb and the index finger together and rest it on top of the left knee. Take your right hand. You can use alternatively any 2 fingers, or if you would like to drop your index finger and your center finger down and release your ring finger and little finger and your thumb out, right? And then you can alternate the nostrils to breathe using those fingers. If this is too much to remember, just use any 2 fingers, that should be fine. Let's all drop our chin slightly towards the collarbone and then plug in the right nostril. And let's start to take a breath in from the left. Close your left nostril and exhale from your right. Inhale from your right. Close your right and exhale from your left. Breathe in from your left. Close your left. Breathe out from your right. Breathe in from your right. Close your right. Breathe out from your left. Release your hands. And very slowly and gently open your eyes. We're going to progress into our relaxation and meditation. So those of us who would like to continue to sit on the mat, that's fine. If you would like to move on to a couch or take the support of a wall to support your back, go ahead and do that. Just make sure you're not lying down during the meditation and you have your spine straight and aligned. Hand position can be most relaxed and convenient that works for you today. And gently close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the tips of your toes. And gently wiggle your toes. Release and relax. Feel the healing energy of Mother Earth entering into both your feet, relaxing your ankle joints, your knees, thighs, and your hips. Allow the healing energy of Mother Earth to enter into your back, relaxing your entire back, your abdomen, the center of your chest, and your shoulder muscles. Allow the healing energy of Mother Earth to enter into your neck and all your facial muscles, relaxing your entire upper body. Your total body is relaxed now. Gently bring your awareness to your heart. And as you rest there, become aware of the love and light that is already present within your heart. Gently allow yourself to get absorbed in the love and light within your heart. Let's meditate silently for the next few minutes. Very slowly and gently. Bring your awareness back to the present moment. Continue to keep your eyes closed and allow the calmness and silence to spread to every single cell of your body. Make a mental resolve to maintain this condition throughout the week ahead. Whenever you're ready, gently begin to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and slowly coming up to eye level. Thank you all for joining the session this Sunday morning. Let's all take a bow together and say namaste. Have a wonderful week ahead. I will see you all next Sunday. Thank you.